Almost everybody nowadays owns some sort of technology like a phone, laptop, computer, TV, and more, but not many people realize how it can be draining the life out of you. When people hear the words technology, their mind jumps to the benefits like higher quality education, appliances, networking, and more, but never the negative side surrounding their usage. Technology, and specifically social media, is disconnecting children and adults all across the world from reality and actual social life every day. Fortunately for ourselves, we have been able to recognize the excessive time we would spend online, and we're able to reconnect ourselves with the real world. But this is not the case for many people today. Although technology is used for many helpful and resourceful things, there are many downfalls to it affecting not just the people, but the world around us.
Today, technology is one of the most advanced and spectacular things in the world and continues to be updated and improved daily. In 2020, it is reported that over 3.6 billion people use some sort of social media, and there are 588 million Apple users and counting worldwide. Apple has continued to design new models of their iPhone, and today, the latest generation would be the iPhone 13 Pro Max, with features like 3 cameras, Face ID to unlock your device, multiple glass black options, and more.
It may seem like technology and the creation of the internet and social media is a perfect thing, yet there are many downsides and risks to it all. Since the creation of technology, the internet, and social media, many people now live online rather than in the real world. Research shows that the amount of individuals living with social anxiety disorder has doubled since 1990 to 2013, above 615 million people. This is due to the fact that many kids, teens, and even some adults are so focused on activities like gaming and networking on media apps like Instagram and Snapchat that they spend most of their days staring at a screen. When it comes time to communicate with others in person, these people don't know how to, due to the fact that they only have the experience doing it through a phone. Spending too much time on technology and media can also take away important time needed for other things, including completing schoolwork or studying, spending time with family and friends, and going outside and getting fresh air and vitamin D.
A more serious issue involving technology and the internet would be cyberbullying, stalking, and predators. With the ability to hide your face behind a screen and communicate with others online, people use this to their advantage to make fun and harass others. In 2011, there was a reported 15% of children that have been bullied online, and that percentage has increased to 26% in 2018 and continues to increase daily. Cyberbullying can lead to mental health problems, including anxiety, depression, self-insecurities, and other yet sad, common issues found in teens, adults, and even in young children. Another danger with the rise of the internet is the accessibility to personal information or documents and access to people's location. Due to the creation of the internet and social media, predators gained lots of access to private information and are able to track down victims easily. With the creation of sites where you can talk or video with strangers anonymously, like Omegle, or even dating sites like Tinder, predators can pretend to be someone they are not to lure in children and teenagers. They will act sweet and innocent to trick their victims and try to meet up with them where they can harm or abduct an innocent person. Another invention created in 2017, known as Snap Maps, allows users to share their location with everyone they have added as a friend and updates with the exact place you are currently at when you go on the app. This can lead attackers right to you, making their goal much simpler. Even though there are ways to avoid bad people and to keep yourself and personal information safe, there will always be ways for harmful people to get around them with the use of the internet and social media.
What do you think about the amount of people using social media apps worldwide?
I think that people should stop using their phones so often just because they don't get to interact with the real world.
Why do you think people tend to use their phone more than interacting with the real world?
I feel that they find themselves in alternate reality in a sense, so they can put themselves, at ease.
Yeah. So what do you think about the presence of Apple in the technological world?
I think they're pretty advanced, but compared to someone like Bill Gates, I don't think they're anything,
Why do you think that?
because they're trash.
All right. What has Apple had on the impact of technology now?
Well, Apple first came out with the iPhone in 2007 of January, and ever since then they've had crazy technological advancements, including the iPhone 13 that just recently came out, and it's just unbelievable that you can text and make calls and FaceTime all across the world.
What do you think about their MacBook product?
I think the MacBook products are unbelievable, especially with the GPUs and the processors within the Mac itself.
So you use Apple products yourself?
I do. I have an iPhone 13, an iPad, and a MacBook.
Excellent. What are some helpful resources technology provides?
So you can use technology for a lot of things, including like the internet to search up anything you want, basically. For communication, like phone calls and texts, and entertainment.
So what are some of the downfalls of technology?
One of the main downfalls is people overuse it and don't really realize that, and so they spend most of their time like staring at a screen. And then there's also like bad people that can use technology to their advantage.
What do you think about people overusing technology?
I think it's a problem, a worldwide problem, and a lot of kids are growing up like only looking at screens and not they won't have good social skills.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the increase in social anxiety from the use of social media?
Well, I think that people are getting more care more about what people think about on the internet and should be just thinking about themselves and take care of themselves first.
Yeah, I would agree. So what do you think about the increase of cyberbullying and stalking from being on social media?
It's a little creepy and scary since people, how on Snapchat maps people could see wherever you are. I feel like that's kind of creepy, and then people are committing suicide because of bad things happening on social media, or people bullying them when they don't even know them and stuff. That's scary.
Do you have any possible solutions for that, just right off the top of your head?
Probably just not care what other people think. Focus on yourself.
Definitely.
What are the overall best solutions on having less time on technology?
I think just implementing your own screen time to limit how much you are on technology would definitely help with that. Also, just realizing that technology isn't real life, and what you see on social media isn't what people are actually like. So just realizing that there is more to life out there than just what's on your phone.
I would agree. And now, what could big producers like Apple, Microsoft, Samsung do to implement people being on their screen less?
Well, Apple already implemented a screen time, so that does help with people who use it to stay off their phone and screens less. I'm sure I use Apple products, so I'm sure that Microsoft uses some sort of screen time limit as well.
Thank you.